All right, my bad. Let's talk about the rumor. Y'all boy beauty shop conversation is reporting that PBC is going to Amazon Prime starting February. Had one of my guys reach out, said that they saying that Rick Glazer saying that that's true. So I don't know. It's a rumor. They saying that 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 they going over there. I know Coach Malachi, shout out to him, True Media, USA Today Boxing. He was saying in the comment section yesterday that real quick, I'm trying to see if I got any other information. And they got since he was saying in the comment section yesterday that 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 PBC fighters probably gonna have to take a pay cut going to Amazon Prime. And I thought about it, man, and I think that's the more logical way you can look at it. But then again, Amazon Prime was thirsty for content. But check out the Box Rumor playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notification. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Now, there's a couple ways you could look at it. You could look at it that way, which I think is the more likely way. They probably gonna take a pay cut because they probably didn't have a direct competitor to compete with them. And what I mean by direct competitor to compete with them, probably wasn't nobody buying for PBC. It probably was nobody buying to pick up PBC, and it was probably nobody buying to, say, well, we willing to match Amazon's offer, or it was no direct competitor. It was probably Amazon Prime, and that was it. Now, could they have worked with the Zone and talk to the Zone? The Zone just read up with Matchroom. The Zone just read up with Golden Boy not too long ago. So I'm not sure where their money was at to pay Al Haymon extremely a large amount. But if this is true, it is what it is. But them going over to Amazon Prime, they need as much program as possible. When Amazon Prime first kind of came out, was popular, one of the things that you would notice about Amazon Prime is a lot of the content that they had on there, you had to pay to be on the Showtime app. You had to rent it, you had to buy it, so they didn't have a lot of content that came with the original Amazon Prime. The great thing about Amazon Prime, if you don't know, is the free 2-day shipping, especially before the pandemic. So you pay $15, $17 a month, you get free 2-day shipping on Amazon Prime products, right? That was the catch. That was the thing. A lot of people who had the Amazon Prime free day shipping, they didn't know it came with a streaming deal. So with that streaming deal, the thing about it is they didn't have a lot of desirable content. It wasn't any live sports. They tinkered with a couple Christmas and late Thanksgiving games or something like that on Amazon Prime. Most of their movies was not desirable, but then they started to get a budget. They started to invest money. They got The Boys. They got Thursday Night Football. They got Invincible. They got new movies coming out from the theater. They got Air, Creed 3, Jurassic Park. They got a lot of Super Pets, Paws of Fury. They got a lot of different content now that you no longer have to purchase through another app. So now they're starting to build a library, a discovery of actually really good content, right? So it was rumored that NBC could get back in the sport of boxing as well too. But you got to remember, probably most of their resources after securing an NFL new deal, most of their resources is going where? Most of their resources are going to try to bring the NBA. They trying to secure a new NBA TV deal, which is up, I think, after next season, where they could be adding additional 2 teams. So you could be seeing, Seattle and Vegas get a team, and more likely you might see a team like Memphis and Minnesota kick to the Eastern Conference to even out the playing field. For those who don't know, LeBron is trying to get that Vegas team. I hope he get it. I don't dislike LeBron the person. I just don't really care for the whole ass player. Just my opinion. But I hope you get it. But moving on. So then again, most of these people are trying to re-up for that. Now, could Amazon re-up and try to get the NBA on there? That'd be tough to put it on the app, and we could just get the NBA TV app. So right then and there, Al Heyman's pissed off every other network. Viacom is a monopoly. Go to BET. They own BET right now until Tyler Perry or somebody else buy it, which they pulled the deal from under Tyler Perry. VH1, they got that. CBS, Spike / Paramount Movies, whatever they call it now. They got that. Nickelodeon, they got that. MTV Jams. You know I jam, I know I jam. They got that. Now they turn to MTV Jams. They got MTV2. They got all of that shit. Paramount app, Showtime app. So they really running them an acceptable monopoly out here. Excuse me. So it ain't nowhere to run. They pissed off NBC. They pissed off ESPN. I explained. I'm gonna try to get the dude from HBO here. I'm gonna reach out to somebody and try to get an interview on here and try to clear my schedule, man. And get him on there. See if I get this information. He can explain to y'all, because y'all don't listen to me, why HBO went out of business. Why they went out the boxing business. It wasn't Peter Nelson's fault. I used to think that too. They simply went out of business because the Game of Thrones reruns was doing better than HBO Championship and After Dark Boxing. It was doing significantly better. So why am I pouring money into a new product and losing money when a product that I'm running a rerun on is doing better TV ratings than boxing? It didn't financially make sense. Just like Showtime finding out, Viacom finding out that it doesn't financially make sense. It doesn't financially make sense to keep boxing around. So for the most part, if this deal is true, I kind of want to know what other options did Al Heyman have? Was the Zone show interest? Did another television network show interest? And I think most of the other television networks, their interest is going to be bringing in the NBA. That's what they're going to turn to. Now, if they swing and miss on the NBA, then they might spend the block on boxing. Now they might spend the block on boxing, but like, okay, cool. And then also Al Heyman might want to keep that Showtime deal around. Just for not take the buyout and make them carry a certain amount of pay-per-views. And you say, well, why would he do that? So you can have an outlet. So you can have an additional outlet, some type of relief. That's why you would do that. But nonetheless, that's on them. But going to Amazon Prime, Coach Malachi is probably right. It's probably going to be a pay cut for a lot of those fighters. And then how many shows are they willing to put on Amazon Prime? I know it's an app, but how much promo, how many shows they gonna be willing to put on Amazon Prime? What's the production gonna be like? What's the broadcast team gonna be like? I'm pretty sure this had to been in the works. What the budget gonna be like? How many fight dates they gonna have on there? PBC is dead, bro. Amazon Prime is thirsty for content. How many stuff gonna be on pay-per-view? How many subscribers? You should see. Go look up when they got NFL. Go look up when they got when they end up getting Amazon end up getting Thursday Night Football, and how many subscribers they got that signed up instantly to Amazon Prime. Go look that up. They broke numbers. Boxing ain't gonna bring up 1% of that. Boxing ain't gonna bring 1% of that. And that's word up. It's word to the mother. Shout out to my New York ninjas, Kobe and y'all. It's word to the mother. So straight up and down. So but they going over there. It is what it is. You could choose to support it. I know a lot of people already got Amazon Prime, so it won't be a huge adjustment from a marketing standpoint. That's pretty smart. But we just gonna have to wait and see how I lay and how I play. But it don't make me no difference, bro. They got one last bridge to burn. What Ice Cube tell them niggas? He said, you got 100 miles, but you still got one to go. And they still got one more to go. So it is what it is. But you know, them heading over there, let me know what you girls and guys think about PBC possibly heading over to Amazon Prime. Shout out to Beauty Shop Conversation. Shout out to Rick Glazer for confirming that. Well, that's what I heard he said. I trust my plug, so you know. But yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. One time for the one time. Check out the Box Rumor playlist. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace.